You have 12 days notice to fight 5 5-minute rounds.
Yeah,
There is no way that any consummate professional is going to go out there and blow his wad in the first round.
yeah,
Unless you're Conor McGregor and you go out there and you blow your wad in the first round. You know what I mean? So Nate went at his game plan was to go out there, not get knocked out, but not waste any energy, and then pick up as the rounds went on because you have to go 5 rounds. You look at Nick and Nate's style of fighting, they don't ever do that well in the first round. They set a pace and then they drown you in it. And they by the third, fourth round, guys are shooting for takedowns because they can't stand getting hit anymore. I think that's exactly what happened in the fight. And I think that going into another fight, thinking that Nate's not going to be in better shape and come out with an even harder pace in the first round, I think it's going to be the same fight. And I think that it's so obvious the holes in Connor's game that they were all over the place. When Nate had him up against the fence and was hitting him with those little shots in the face, those aren't really super hard things to defend, and they were really messing up Connor. It was like the beginning of the end. I just think that the skill set that Nate has is far superior to Connor's, and Nate having a full training camp is just a way
yeah.
different thing.
And you don't think that essentially? I mean, obviously from your fighter's perspective as well, someone that's probably fought at different weights throughout his career. If you look at Connor and his body type and the fact that he had to put on, say, a stone's worth of muscle, probably in excess of a stone's worth of muscle, in 3 months, can he improve his conditioning to the point where he can be efficient with his energy, as he phrased it, for 25 minutes and avoid Nate in that regard?
Uh, yeah, I mean, you could be better with your energy. I don't know about the weight class things. I think you could preserve your energy better. I think if you're in there with somebody that you look up to and you're intimidated by and you're scared of and you've been talking all the shit about, your adrenaline's gonna get fucking really bad and you're gonna try and knock them out in the first round and you're gonna lose like that happened last time. I mean, I think we're talking about weight gains and why he would want to stay at that weight class. I don't think it's going to be that different when Nate talks about how you're on steroids. Now you can't get back down to that weight class and you're stuck at that weight division because you got on steroids. But we'll wait for Nate to say that, not me.
Okay, okay, and you touched upon it there as well. Connor was characteristically outspoken in the build up to that first fight. He's labelled it talking shit. Connor, he's not shy when it comes to speaking his mind. Neither's Nate, but Connor said a lot of things in the build up to that first fight, and maybe that was part of the reason you could attribute that to why he went out so heavily in the first round to try and knock Nate out. What's Nate expecting from the outside of the octagon activity in the build up to the rematch? And when I say that, I mean in the press conferences. Is he expecting a more humble Connor to turn up to these press conferences?
I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you what Nate thinks. I mean, I only know what I think, obviously. Um, I don't know what to expect. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, there's a big difference between being humble and being humbled. There's a big difference. And anything that comes out of Connor's mouth that's more humble this time, I don't understand why Dana is giving him credit for it. Oh, he's been so humble in defeat. No, he got humbled and humiliated. And, however he reacts from that is going to be how he reacts from that. But I don't know what Nate expects from Connor as far as the shit talking. I don't think it's what else can he say? What's he gonna, you gonna try to make excuses about it? I don't know. I don't know.